Alright traders, so you're all welcome back to my live trading session. So alright guys, you are all welcome to my live trading session. So I'm preparing myself right now to actually trade the New York and London overlap session. Okay, so and my trade bias is to actually buy. Alright, so as you can see that I've already done my markups and all of that, but for the purpose of traders out there that they actually want to learn how the financial markets work, and most especially without using any indicators, so this video is actually for you. Okay, so I'm going to actually explain my trade idea to you, and I believe that you are going to understand, because my trading system is a mechanical way to actually trade the financial markets and to be actually profitable. So right now my trading system is all about supply and demand and with liquidity concepts. So, and I learned this from my mentor. So we usually call it market mechanics. All right, so and that is what I also have been applying for since I started trading early this year. So, and I'm just here to actually execute my trading system as well. So I usually trade top-down analysis. I already said that top-down analysis, supply and demand with liquidity concept. So, and I said that I'm trading this gold market. So let me explain the top-down analysis to you, so that you can also understand my trade bias. So currently, if you look at how price is actually reacting right now, it is very obvious that price is actually respecting this 4-hour supply zone. You can say that price is already respecting this 4-hour supply zone. So since price is respecting this 4-hour supply zone, and in my experience, when price is respecting key levels, because this is a very key level, it actually means that we should be looking for either to buy or to sell. All right, but there is an external 4-hour supply zone that I actually identify up here. You can see it up here. This is where the movement actually started from before price starts breaking structure to the downside. So this is the origin of this supply zone. Okay, so right now I cannot say that I want to buy or sell, okay, because I'm explaining to you right now. Because if this 4-hour supply zone doesn't hold, then we should be expecting price to actually keep pushing up. All right, so right now, since we can see on the 4-hour time frame that price is actually in an uptrend, creating higher highs and higher low, 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 then I think that we should be expecting push to the upside, but we cannot decide right now. Okay, so if after this 4-hour, I actually went down to my 1-hour time frame to see how price is actually reacting at this zone. All right, so just follow me carefully, because I know that you are going to understand this. Okay, so this is my 1-hour time frame. In fact, I think that okay, well, this is my 1-hour time frame. So what I did on this 1-hour time frame is that I actually identify my 1-hour break of structure to the upside, because price was actually creating, okay, so price was actually creating higher highs and higher low. Then this candle actually closed above this high, giving us this 1-hour break of structure. So this is a valid break of structure, and after that I actually identify my demand zone, my 1-hour demand zone. So you can see that this is the last selling candle that actually formed before price actually start to push to the upside. So so this is the candle that I mark, that actually that I used to identify my 1-hour demand zone. And you also note something, that when price pushed to the upside, price came all the way down to retest this demand zone, right? So, and after that we can see that price pushed to the upside, that actually leads to this break of structure that you are seeing here. So after that, what did I do? So, and I can also see that price has already respected this same 1-hour demand zone. So from there I actually went down to my 15 minutes time frame. So from my 15-minute time frame, I actually studied how price actually reacts yesterday. All right, so this is yesterday trade. Actually, you can see that this is Wednesday 12 August, right, around 1:30 p.m. right. So we can see that this is where the break of structure actually happened, and immediately price came all the way down here. Okay, don't let me start like that. So we can see how price is on 15 minutes time frame that we are right now. We can see that price was creating higher highs and higher low, right? Then price created another higher highs and higher low. Then this is where price actually break to the upside, that give us this 1 hour break of structure, right? So it simply means that we have 15 minutes break of structure to the upside. So since I was able to actually identify 15 minutes break of structure to the upside, and I can also see that after price make a break of structure to the upside, price came all the way down, all the way to the downside, breaking this higher low, right? So this actually identified to me that the reason why this price actually came all the way down here is because we have a 15-minute market shift around here. So that actually signified that on 15 minutes time frame, that actually signified that price has shifted from buying to selling. So, and I'm actually seeing two opportunities on this trade. I'm seeing buy opportunities and I'm also seeing selling opportunities, because in my experience 15 minutes market shift or change of character is a very strong time frame. And don't forget that we are currently trading on the 4-hour demand 4-hour supply zone. Can you see that? Let me just zoom out so that you can see. You can see that this is the 4-hour in fact, man, this is very long. Can you see? This is the 4-hour supply zone that price is actually respecting right now. So since we have that, I'm actually looking towards to actually buy and sell. So but at this point in time, because I want to ensure that I'm trading based on how price is actually reacting right now. So what I actually discover is that I see that price eventually respected this 1-hour demand zone, right? And immediately price respected this 1-hour demand zone, I can also see that price was creating, when price was selling to the downside, all right, when price was selling to the downside, I observed that price was creating lower lows and lower highs. Can you see? Lower lows, lower highs, right? So lower low, lower highs, then price created another lower low, lower highs, then price came all the way down, creating another lower low. Then from there, that is when I realized that price started pushing to the upside. So now, how did I actually know that? Okay, this is where I actually observed that price has shifted from selling to buying. Now let me confirm that to you, because while I was learning, my mentor usually says something that whatever happened on the higher time frame must have first happened on the lower time frame. So I actually went down to my 5 minutes time frame, which I am conversant with. Okay, I know how to trade, like I know how to identify my 5 minutes break of structure and market shifts. So right now, I said earlier that price was actually creating lower lows and lower highs, lower low and lower highs, then price created lower lows again. Then this is the point at which price keep moving up to the upside, right? So on this 5 minutes time frame right now, so let me zoom my screen. So I actually observed that on the 5 minutes time frame, price created a break of structure to the downside. You can see this is 5 minutes break of structure, and this is our lower high, 5 minutes lower high, isn't it? So this is our 5 minutes lower high, which is very, very valid. So after I realized that, I already know that price has already shifted from selling to buying. So the opportunity that I'm currently looking to trade this afternoon is, or today, is that I want to buy these markets, all right, because I can see it very clearly that price has already made market shifts with a very strong candle to the upside, and I'm ready to trade the buy opportunity. Okay, so what I'm actually expecting right now for price to do is that I want price to, so if I come down to 15 minutes again, so if I come down to 15 minutes again, because you can see that this is a very valid market shift, so I'm expecting price to actually come to this market shift to come and retest this 15 minutes demand zone before I look for my buy opportunity. All right, so this is my trade idea about the gold market today, and I have already set my stop loss and take profit as well. So I think I should just explain my risk management to you, okay, because I'm currently trading my 10k funded account, right? So I'm ensuring that I'm risking 1% on my trade, and so right now my risk on this trade is, so I actually set my stop loss below here. All right, I set my stop loss below here. So I know that this is the 15-minute time frame, so normally some traders will set their stop loss below here, but I know that I can shift my stop loss probably below this 1 hour demand zone. I think this is the best way to actually set my stop loss. Yeah, this is the best way to set my stop loss, and my target on this trade is okay, so my target on this trade is this zone right there, in fact I actually use 15-minute supply zone, so I target the 15-minute supply zone. You can see here, this is the 15-minute supply zone, so I target this zone right there, somewhere around there, right, somewhere around there. So this is my trade idea, and I just want to hope that you understand this trade idea, because I always want to ensure that anybody that is watching my video on this YouTube right there actually learn something. If you don't learn 100% of how trading actually works, at least you are going to understand the flow of price. So traders, today I'm going to ensure that I follow this trading this trade today back to back. Okay, I'm going to ensure that I follow it back to back, so that you can see the real time, the emotional reaction or the psychology behind my trade idea, or anything. Okay, so the waiting is almost over. All right, the waiting is almost over, because in fact I didn't expect this to, like, it seems like this is very fast today, like price move very fast today. All right, so, and I've waited for about how many hours now, about 5 hours 25 minutes, waiting for price to actually align with my trading system. So, and I think that because I actually figured out something, and what I actually figured out is I actually envisioned that this trade is going to sell, because when price was actually on this level right there, I actually presume what price is actually doing. Okay, because one thing that I actually believe about this financial market is that it always leave footprints. So what I actually discover is that when price was above here, okay, I actually envisioned that I want to buy this trade, right? So, but eventually I actually observed that while price was in an uptrend right there, I know that if price is going to come to this 15-minute demand zone, then that simply means that price is going to sell to the downside. And that's I just have that switch that, okay, even I think that is how scalpers also actually trade. Okay, so, and what I simply did is that I actually see an opportunity. So I see a 5-minute break of structure to the downside, and then I mark out the 5-minute supply zone, and from there, so because I can remember that this is how I usually trade when I actually started last year, okay, late last year, when I start trading last year. So what I actually remember that I usually do is I see that when price was moving to the upside, price was creating higher highs and higher low, higher highs and higher low, higher highs and higher low. Then price created another higher highs and higher low. Then this is where price created another high. So now the concept still remain. Okay, so what I actually observe here is that price actually make a 5 minutes break of structure to the upside, right? 5 minutes break of structure. Then we also have 5 minutes market shift right there. Sincerely, this actually aligns with my trading plan, but I just decided that I don't want to trade it, okay, because I just want to wait for okay, so I have 5 minutes market shift right there. So the next thing is that I need to actually wait for liquidity sweep. Yeah, so and based on this is the candlestick that actually fell to the upside. So this is 5 minutes supply zone, right? But eventually you can see that price actually went above this supply zone, right? So what actually happened right there is liquidity sweep. Okay, so liquidity sweep simply happened right there, right? Liquidity sweep happened here. Then after liquidity sweep happened here, what actually happened is that price respected this what is it called, this 5 minutes supply zone. Can you see that price respected it, and immediately price respected it, we have a confirmation to actually enter this trade. If I actually trade this 5 minutes supply zone, but I didn't trade the board, I'm just confirming my trade idea based on this lower time frame. So, and the confirmation to actually enter this trade is this bearish engulfing candlestick. You can see that this particular candlestick is actually it's actually consumed this buying candlestick, and that is what actually confirmed that this is a sell trade. But let me just get back to my own trading setup, right? Let me just get back to that. So right now I'm actually waiting for price to actually still come down to this 15 minutes demand zone before I actually make my movement, before I actually decide to take the buy trade. And I have that strong belief that because this is how it actually happened 2 days ago. In fact, based on my trading plan, because I'll keep saying it, based on my trading plan, it actually aligns with my trading plan. And if the trade is aligning with my trading plan, then definitely I should be able to, after I see my confirmation, I will actually trade it. Okay, so I know that after what price is currently doing right now is price will actually sweep the liquidity below here, because there are so much liquidity below here. So can you see now that it has already happened immediately? It happened immediately. Can you see that? So this is liquidity being in reacting on this zone. Okay, so in fact I wish to actually wait on this because it is high time for me to enter this trade. Yeah. I know that. So I think I should share something with you if you are a beginner trader. Okay, so I think I should share something with you, and this is something that my mentor usually do as well on his live trade. So he usually shares some tips and all of that. So aside from being us focusing only on focusing only on the technical analysis. Okay, now it's not the technical analysis that will actually make you a profitable trader. Okay, and also there is difference between an inconsistent trader, okay, and a consistent profitable trader. Okay, I mean the word is inconsistent profitable trader and a consistent profitable trader. It is a two different thing. So there is a time that we are actually learning how trading actually work, right? So when you are learning how trading work, you must ensure that you will actually realize that the moment you are learning how trading work, that is the moment you are gaining knowledge. Okay, that is when you are gaining knowledge. And there is also this word that says that knowledge is not power, but the application of knowledge is power. In fact, there is this this concept that we usually use in trading. We usually call it accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So I can also relate it to when you are learning how to trade. The moment you start learning all about trading, probably a trading strategy, you are learning at that point in time. I refer that to as you accumulating knowledge. Okay, so accumulation is more like you are accumulating knowledge while you are learning. So you are learning all about trading, you are accumulating all the trading concepts, you are learning it, all of that. So now, on the other side of the coin, which is the next thing, is that manipulation. Manipulation, in the sense of learning, is when you are applying the knowledge that you have learned. Okay, when you are applying the knowledge that you have learned. Okay, when you are applying the knowledge that you have learned, that is when you are actually applying the knowledge that you have learned. Okay, so and at this point in time, I call it manipulation. So at this point in time that you are applying the knowledge that you have learned, there is high tendency that you are going to lose some trade. Okay, probably out of 10 trade, you might lose about probably 7 trade. All right, so at that point in time, you are going to encounter losses, all right, more than your winning. And it is very fine, because at the stage that you are presently, then is you are applying a concept that you are not aware of, that you don't know how to use before. So there is room for mistake, there is room for mistake, there is room for you to lose trade. All right, so and this is the moment that you need to actually be disciplined enough. I mean, this is the moment that you need to be disciplined in such a way that moment that you are applying the things that you have learned, that is the moment that that you will be figuring things out. I mean, the trading system or the trading strategy that you are learning, that is the moment you will be figuring how it actually work. Okay, probably you learn SMC or supply and demand or CRT or probably, I don't know, any strategy out there. The moment you are trying to implement that, you are practicing, you encounter losses. And that is in the sense that you are you are being manipulated, but not in the real sense. Okay, so now what will now give you the expertise in what you are learning is when you are gaining expertise. Okay, so when you are gaining expertise is when you start to see results in the trading system that you have been applying for some time, and that is on the other side of the coin that I call distribution phase. Okay, so we have the accumulation phase, manipulation phase, and distribution phase. All right, so when you are practicing and you are starting to see results, I mean your winning is more than your losses. That is when you are your trading system is distributing. That is when you start to see results. Okay, and right now on my journey as well, I believe that I'm currently I have learned all there is that I want to learn about trading, right? And I know that this point in time, I am currently on the application phase. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm on the level of manipulation phase, because I know that right now I'm learning discipline. The losses that I have had already, I have learned the discipline. I have figured out the reason why I was losing, and I have adjusted myself to actually build this discipline, to actually wait, to actually confine my trade setup correctly, to actually mark up my supply and demand correctly, to actually mark up my liquidity zones correctly, and the most important thing is to actually wait. Like my mentor usually say that the best trade that you are going to have is when you wait. The best trading is in waiting. Okay, is in waiting instead of placing that buy or sell button. And that is something that I have been discovering this time around. And in fact, you can see that on this trade right now, because I just want to make it as pure as possible, as educative as possible, I have waited for this trade to actually come to my 15-minute demand zone for more than 5 hours. So I think that is the aspect that most beginner trader have not actually realized, because trading is more of waiting than it is more of waiting than placing that buy or sell button. So right now that my trading trade system has aligned with this current chart. All right, sorry, I just finished eating, but I don't just want to miss this trade, so that is why I just take my laptop and I just hit the record. All right, so right now I'm on the execution phase, and I'm waiting for my last confirmation before I enter this trade. Okay, in fact, I said that I'm waiting for confirmation, and I actually observed that price has already respected the 15-minute demand zone already. I can see that it is very clear as day. But the confirmation that I'm currently waiting for is buying candle that engulf a selling candle. All right, that is the confirmation that I'm currently waiting for. Like, that is what I'm currently waiting for, because I know that this is like, since my trading system has already aligned with this, then the moment I see an engulfing buying candle, I'm going to enter this trade. That is my trading system, because I just want to ensure that you understand all of this. So let me just take you quickly back to the full setup. Can you see the full setup right there? In fact, this is, I don't think I don't think a chart can be clean as this, as in without using indicators, like you understanding how the market actually move, okay, the flow of price and all of that. So I can see opportunity right now, and sincerely I wouldn't hesitate to take the trade when it actually aligns in some minutes right now. Okay, so I'm waiting right now. My hand is up. I'm waiting for engulfing buying candlestick, and the moment I see the engulfing candlestick that forms for complete 5 minutes, traders, I'm going to get in on this trade, and I believe that this is going to be a profitable trade. Yeah, I believe that. So let us see this. You can see that price is currently struggling to actually push to the downside. You can see that, because right now price is actually respecting a demand zone. So when price is, in fact, my mentor usually say that price is not random. Okay, price move based on structure. So all the movements that you are seeing in the financial market is moving based on structure. Okay, and what do I mean by that? That you can see that price actually sell all the way down here. It distributes to the downside right there. So, and the reason why it actually happened is that price recently respected a supply zone. Okay, price respected a supply zone. So I think I'm seeing an opportunity right now. Now this is my engulfing candlestick that I'm currently looking for. All right, so I'm connecting my MetaTrader right now, and I'm ready to trade this. Really, I'm ready to do this. Or probably I should wait for another 2 minutes, because this particular candle have to form for 5 minutes. So you can see price is still moving, kind of. You can see that it has reduced right now. So what I actually want to see is that on 5 minutes I want to see a strong engulfing candlestick for 5 minutes that actually form for 5 minutes. That is what I'm waiting for. Because if I did not wait for that, then price can keep crashing down. So I think I should just go back to what I'm actually sharing with you right now. So let me just share some knowledge with you. All right, so what I'm trying to say is that price is not random. Price actually move based on structure. So the moment you understand this, that is when you start to see results. Okay, so what I'm saying is that this movement, this selling momentum to the downside that you see here, it did not just happen randomly. It did not just move randomly. It moved because it just respected 5 minutes supply zone. Can you see this? This is a 5 minute supply zone, and what actually make this a valid supply zone is because there is a 5 minutes break of structure to the downside here. So this is the reason why it is very valid. All right, so let me check another zone. All right, so this is another zone right here. Okay, this is another zone right here. In fact, I think I'm just going to create another video that I'm going to explain supply and demand. All right, I'm going to create another video, but for the purpose of this video, I just want you to actually learn something. All right, so now you can see that price actually came all the way up here and dropped all the way down here, and this is the point at which price starts to move to the upside. Now you need to ask yourself this question, that why did price move to the upside there and didn't continue this downward movement? There is a reason to that. All right, there is a reason to that, which I believe. So, and the reason is because if you look at the left hand side here, okay, there is a break of structure to the upside. Can you see? This is a 15 minutes break of structure. All right, and below this break of structure there is a demand zone. So this selling candle is the demand zone. Now can you see that is what actually happened? Immediately price came all the way up here, price find its way back to this 15 minutes demand zone, then price begins to skyrocket to the upside. That is how demand and supply and demand actually work. Sincerely, that is how it works. Because in fact, I'm going to create another video. Sincerely, I'm going to create another video. So trader, I think it is high time that I should enter this trade. Yeah, I think it is high time. Then let me just check my stop loss very well, so that okay, so this is my stop loss below here. So I'm setting my stop loss below this 1 hour demand zone. All right, so and my risk on this trade is going to be about $22, but that is not what I'm going to risk on this trade. So I'm going to risk, so let me just enter this trade right now. So let me do that right now. Okay, so I have entered this trade right now, and I'm currently in a drawdown. Like immediately I entered the trade, price just keep dipping to the downside. You can see I'm currently running on about $20. I can say that $40 right now because it is 2 5K accounts, right? So I'm currently running on about $40 thereabouts on my 10K account. So so let us see how this is going to play out, because I just know that this is going to work out. Like I just know that even though I'm in a little bit of drawdown, I know that price is going to tank to the upside. I know that for sure. I know that. So okay, all right. So price almost take me out. Yeah, it almost take me out. So but what I actually remembered is that in fact it is one of my friend that actually called my notice to it that there is a liquidity below this low. Yeah, so he told me that there is a liquidity sweep below this low. So but even though I have even forgotten that there is a liquidity like there is a double bottom right there. So you can see there is a double bottom right there. So it means that there is a liquidity sweep below that low, and that is the reason why price actually came all the way down here. Okay, because I think I set my stop loss somewhere around there, kind of. I set my stop loss somewhere around there. So price almost take me out, but I have adjusted my stop loss to this zone right now. Okay, and I think that this is the signal to actually enter this trade right now, and I am currently on this trade, and I believe that I'm in profit. Okay, so although my emotional reaction wants to be on the high side, but I believe that I've built the discipline not to attach my emotion to the result of my trade. Okay, so this is the reality of trading, and I just hope that you are also learning from this trading, from my trading system as well. Okay, so the next thing that I'm expecting price to do right now is to keep pushing to the upside. Even it might not even be creating low higher highs or higher lows, something like that. So I'm expecting, can you see now that there is, like, currently this 15-minute time frame, this buying candle that actually formed right now is a very very strong candle, and the reason why is because it actually engulfed this last selling candle right there, and that is the confirmation for this trade. So I'm going to be expecting price to just keep moving to the upside, something like this, and then tap into my TP, then I'll be done for today. So I wish that I stay with this trade, but I just have to I just have to manage my time. So right now I'm in a little bit of drawdown. Okay, so after this liquidity sweep, price simply came all the way down, sweep all this liquidity here, and push to the upside. And right now price has already reversed down here, which I believe that is going to start pumping anytime soon. Okay, so this is the trade idea, and I'm still trusting the process of this trade because all my conferences has been checked. So all my conferences have been checked, and I know that I'm not trading based on my emotion. Okay, so although right now that price is inside my stop loss zone. Okay, so I'm fine with it. Okay, because I know that price is not random. Okay, so I know that price is not random. So even though if price, I mean, all conferences have been checked, so there's no way to actually doubt this strategy. Okay, because I know that the last thing for me to do, I've already done that, and I just have to sit back and wait for the trade to actually play out. All right, so before this trade actually play out, okay, so I don't know, it can take probably 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours. I cannot really say. And another thing about gold trading is that sometimes when liquidity has been swept like this, price will just keep tanking up to the upside. Okay, but I think I should say that the reason why price is still finding its way back to this stop loss zone is probably because it didn't have enough liquidity to push the price to the upside. All right, but I know that another understanding is probably, since there is a massive push to the upside, probably price is, I think I should log this, probably price is actually reacting based on this zone. Okay, probably is reacting based on this zone, but um I'm trusting this trade process. Okay, so I know that this is going to be a win trade. I know that price is going to reverse. I know that price is going to reverse. I know that. Okay, I know that. So the most important thing is to actually wait for the trade to actually play out. Okay, so the emotion is there. It's not that the emotion is not there. The emotion is there, but I'm not giving room for my emotion to actually control me to to actually exit this trade right now. So I'm trusting my trading plan, and if I can wait for 5 hours, 6 hours for this trade to actually come to me, then regardless of how price is reacting to either my stop loss or my take profit zone, I should just sit back and wait for the trade to be faithful. All right, so and that is what it is. Okay, So right now I can't really I don't even know what to say like this. I don't know what to say right now. Like, I don't know what to say right now. Only miracles should happen right now. Like, miracle should happen. Like, miracle should happen. Price is almost getting to my stop loss zone right now, and really, I know I don't expect this. I don't really expect this at all. I don't expect this, but anything can happen. Yeah, anything can happen. Man, price has already dipped all the way down to my stop loss zone. It has already dipped massively to my stop loss zone. It just remain only small, like the distance is not much, but I believe that miracle can happen. So if this candlestick actually close above here, okay, so if this candlestick close above here, then I'm going to be hoping that it just keep going to the upside, really, because right now price is almost getting to my stop loss, and sincerely I'm not really feeling good about this. I'm not feeling good about this. So I think I should just stare at the chart right now and just see what the Mr. Market wants to do. Okay, so it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. So it's alright. It's alright. In fact, I've been actually considering that I should adjust my stop loss, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to do that. So if price hits my my stop loss, then I'm just going to check the chart once again and figure out what is wrong. Okay, so that is what is going to be today. Really, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. In the next 47 seconds right now, if this candle close above this selling candle, then I'm going to be open for price to shift to the upside. Really, I'm not going to expect anything less from that. I'm not going to expect anything less. So right now this is 24 seconds now, this is 23 seconds, and this candle is our miracle candle. Really, this is my miracle candle, really. Ah, damn. Okay, okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, in fact, okay, so this candle has already closed right now, and sincerely I don't want to see selling candle right now. I don't wish to see it. Like, I don't wish to see it. I just want price to be going up, like on a straight line. I don't want to see selling candle. I don't want to see selling candle at all. There, I don't want to see selling candle. I don't want to see it. Just keep going upward. Please just keep going upward. Keep going. Da 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 da. This is amazing grace. Pam 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 pam. Hey, pam 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 pam. I'm just observing. Okay, so miracle is happening right now. Okay, So I'm still observing. In fact, this is a big miracle. This is a big miracle. Yeah, this is a big miracle. In fact, and this is good. This is just going to end well. Yeah, this is going to end well. In fact, this is going to end in profits. I know that. So let me check the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so this is the 1 minute time frame, right? So I can't really, in fact, I don't trade 1 minute. I don't trade 1 minute, but I think that price is actually reacting kind of probably. Oh, I don't even have it right there, but I think this is okay. Let me just take that again, right? So I think this is 1 minute, 1 minute market shifts, right? 1 minute market shifts. So this is going to be a valid demand zone, right? I don't know, probably, but based on what how price is actually reacting right now, so I think this is a demand zone right here, kind of. I don't know, but so far this candlestick is actually printing, really is actually giving me this belief that trade is about to reverse to the upside. Yeah, I know that. So this is a very strong candlestick. This is a very strong candlestick, a very strong one, very strong one. So it is what it is. So let us just observe this. I'm still observing. All right. So but I know for sure that this is going to be a win trade. In fact, I know that some traders watching this video right now, they'll be thinking that, oh, price is almost getting to my stop loss, and what I am left to do right now is to simply exit the trade. Well, I'm not going to do that. All right, so I'm not going to do that. So I know that sometimes price the market can be like this. Sometimes it will just go directly to your TP, and sometimes it's going to actually test your emotion to the extent that you are going to, sometimes feel unhappy, or you don't feel good, or you feel too emotional, in the sense that it's going to deal with your psychology a lot. But as my mentor usually say, that you don't attach trading results to yourself, kind of to yourself. So, and that is something that I'm actually applying right now, that even though this trade is about to hit my stop loss, which is not hit my stop loss, even though it's about to hit my stop loss, but I'm still trusting the process. Okay, so I'm still trusting the process. And I know that this is going to, like, I just have that belief that this is going to be a win trade. Okay, so I have that belief that it's going to be a win trade. So I just need to observe more and see. I'm eager to see the result of this trade. I'm just so eager to see the result of this trade, because in fact, I don't think that ever since I started late last year, I've never had this kind of drawdown. No, I've never had this kind of drawdown. Okay, probably in my recent trade, right? So, but in fact, this is just different. So it is what it is. So I just need to observe more and just keep trusting the process. Okay, I just need to keep trusting the process, and let us see what Mr. Market really have for us this Thursday. Okay, I'm still in a little bit of drawdown. Okay, so I'm still trusting the process. I'm still waiting for Mr. Market to actually I'm still waiting for Mr. Market to actually reward my trading plan. Okay, so I'm still, in fact this miracle that I'm waiting for, I know that is going to happen. In fact, I'm not going to lie, I already over leveraged. In fact, I'm not using 1% of my account. I know that for sure. I'm not using 1% of my account right now, but because I trust my trading processes, and I'm so eager to see the result of this trade. Okay, so and another thing that I actually observe on this trade is that I actually noticed that there is a in fact, is this a market shift? I can't really say, because what I can see right now is that there is a break of structure to the downside. Okay, so this is 5 minutes break of structure, right? So definitely this is our lower highs. So yeah, this is our lower high. So this is 5 minutes market shift, right? So I think what price is actually currently doing, because this is the same setup that I actually set around there, which price did not respect. So eventually price actually dip into this 1 hour demand zone, right? Price dip to this 1 hour demand zone. So definitely this zone is no more valid. So that is what price is actually doing right now. And what I'm actually seeing price doing right now is that price has already made a valid market shift to the upside, and this is a break of structure. So what I'm actually expecting right now is, even if I use the Fibonacci level 2 to actually gauge this movement, so this is going to be I'm going to be expecting price to actually, hold on, so I'm going to expect price to actually retest, to actually push to the upside around there. Okay, somewhere around there. So I'm going to expect a push up right there, or probably, if price did not respect that zone, probably price will be respecting this zone. So if price eventually come all the way down here, then sincerely I'm going to expect a push up, because the signal is there already. And before I forget, I need to actually adjust my stop loss, because I know that I have already over leveraged, but I just think that if price dip all the way down to this 5 minutes demand zone, right? So there is no enough breathing room for price to actually sweep liquidity. So I think I should just, I don't know, I think I should just adjust my my stop loss. So I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to set my stop loss somewhere around there. Yeah, somewhere around there. So my stop loss will be there. I'm going to do that now. So, and I'm just going to leave this trade. And as I'm seeing this trade right now, I think that price is going to actually is actually going to push to the upside. All right, it's actually going to push to the upside. So let me just see how this is going to play out. Okay. Okay, so I know that my trade today is on another level. Like, my trade today is on another level, like another level that like my trading hasn't given me tough time like this. This is on another level, really. This is on another level. So what I actually discover is, on 1 hour time frame right now, price is currently respecting this 1 hour demand zone. That is what price is currently doing. So on my 5 minutes, I can see that price has already make a valid market shift to the upside. So, and what I'm really expecting right now is that price will just keep moving to the upside. In fact, if price did not react this way, I'm just going to accept the result of this trade. I'm going to accept it. So it's okay. So I think I should just keep looking right now. So the next 5 to 10 minutes is going to determine is going to determine where price is going to go. Okay, yeah, traders, eventually I lost this trade, and this is the painful trade that I'll really take. In fact, I can't believe this. I have so much trust on this trade that is going to be a win trade. Like, I have that strong belief that this is going to be a buy trade. But sincerely, I'm not going to lie, my emotion is really hot this time around. Like, even though I even over leverage on this account, so my funded account will be on a drawdown right now. Sincerely, I can't believe this actually happened. Sincerely, I can't believe that this actually happened. Like, how can I lose this trade? Like, I ensure that I follow my trading system, and and this trade eventually took me out. Man, I can't really believe this. But I think in fact, I don't know. I know that I'm helped. So, and it's just that what actually paining me is that I over leveraged this on this account. I over leveraged, so which I am not supposed to do. So I over leverage, and sincerely, it is what it is. So I believe that better days is coming. Better days is coming. The loss I have on this account is going to be around I think $180. Yeah, I think $180 or probably $200 on this trade. Meanwhile, I'm not supposed to have this big loss margin. My loss should not be more than $100. That is 1%, and right now I have had a loss of about 2% on this account, and that is a very big drawdown on my account. So I'm going to trust that I'm busy, don't come here. So I'm going to trust that so I'm going to trust that better days is coming, and that I'm going to build the account back to the standard account. And after this, I know that I'm going to do all my due diligence to actually ensure that I'm trading the right thing. Like, okay, so this is just the reality, because right now you can see my energy is very low and all of that. So my energy is very low right now because of this loss, but I'm not going to allow that to actually determine my direction. Okay, so I already said it, that don't come here, I'm busy. I already said it, that I'm not going to attach my emotion on the outcome of this trade. So the network is not good right now, so I think I should just call it a day, and I'm going to ensure that I review this loss and probably adjust my trading plan as well. So that is what it's going to be. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you also learn one or two things on this trade. All right, so thank you.